All right, good afternoon, gentlemen. I actually had a viewer ask me this question, which is actually a very good question. He has an Interarms Mark X, like the one that we did. His question is, Brian, how do you disassemble the bolt on this rifle? So we're going to do this step by step, and hopefully I don't lose any parts, because this can be a very tedious process. So the very first thing you need to do, make sure this gun is unloaded. All right, always do that. Next thing you're going to have to do to get this bolt out, you have a bolt release lever. Here on the side, on almost all Mauser actions, bring the bolt to the rear, pull the lever out, and the bolt will fall. Okay, now this is where I'm going to try and get this the best that I can. On the back of this bolt, you see this plunger. This plunger literally pushes in. Okay? It will literally push in, and that is your release plunger for this bolt. Now, if you sit here and you mess with this bolt and you happen to get it to spin out of battery, say you're messing with, say that you're messing with the plunger and it happens to rotate. All right, now you're sitting here and you're going, oh my God, I can't get my bolt back. It is okay, I promise you. If you decide that you cannot take on this project and you want to take it somewhere but you can't get the bolt back to fit into your gun, there's a very simple way to do this, and the best way to do it is, the best way I've ever found is taking a pair of channel locks. I suggest you use a rag or something inside of the claws, that way you do not damage. Sock works fine. Put it inside, that way you're not scratching your bolt, and literally just spin it back around. Maybe. Alright, and just spin it back around, and now your bolt is back to where it needs to be. Okay, so how to actually take this apart. What you're going to have to do, and like I said, the best way that I've ever found this, is you're going to push this plunger in, alright? But while you do that, this is all part of your firing system. This is your firing spring and everything like that. What you do not want to happen is this tapered part, when it spins, is going to want to come back and set into that track. So the whole name of the game is to keep your spring and everything all the way forward so it can bypass the track. So here's what I'm going to show you to do, and I pray to God and I hope that this is going to help you out. What you're going to do is take your channel locks, place your channel locks underneath of here, keeping pressure on this spring up, and then all you're going to do is rotate it. Okay, so if I can get it, see, right here's your spring lug. I have the wrench directly underneath of it, holding the pressure of this up. Now, with your finger in the back, you're going to want to depress, push in on your plunger, okay? And you're literally just going to spin it, keeping pressure up on the plunger. Now, if it happens to slip back down into that track like I did on purpose, see this little track that it fits down inside, that's fine. Just simply grab it, rotate it back the way that it was, and try it again. Okay, so let's go ahead, spin it back, and we'll try it again. I'm trying to do this in the this is going to be your first time doing it, so you're going to mess it up a couple times before you get it. So get your pliers back over top of your spring, push in on your plunger, and just rotate it, keeping the pressure up on that spring. Now when you get over to the bolt, your plunger is going to hit the bolt. Just take your fingers, get that plunger to bypass the bolt, and then it will unscrew the rest of the way out. Now I'm not going to take this all the way apart because I don't need to. but this will literally just screw the rest of the way apart. Once you get it apart, you have a spring inside. Be careful not to lose the springs, but that is it. You're just literally, you're going to unscrew it. You be careful not to lose the spring in this plunger bolt, and you are going to have one spring inside of here on your actual firing pin that you can see inside the vent holes. So I hope that this helps you out. If you have any questions about it, please let me know. I will do everything that I can to walk you through it. But I literally have like a half hour before I have to leave for work, and I do not want to disassemble this thing and then not be able to put it back together before I have to leave. So that is literally all it is. You need to take a pair of channel locks, get it up underneath this section, okay? Best thing to do is take a pair of channel locks, put it up underneath so you're holding this spring up, push in on this plunger. If I can get a good angle on it, push in on this plunger, okay? And then you're just going to spin it and it will unscrew itself off. I'm telling you, please, when you go to take this off, inside of this plunger, right here, there is a spring. See, I hope you can see that spring inside of this plunger. Do not lose that spring, and do not lose the spring inside of here on the firing pin. When you go to put this back on, you're going to have to force it and get it to start threading on. It is a nice healthy spring on it, but you can do it without any gunsmithing tools. I use a pair of channel locks, and every once in a while I use a brass punch. You don't need high-end gunsmithing tools to do this. But I hope that helps you out, sir. I hope that helps you out with getting your Interarms Mark X disassembled so you can replace firing pins, clean it, and do whatever you need to do. Like always, guys, you all are awesome. Like and subscribe. Until next time, if you have any questions on parts like this, if I can help you out, I'll do everything that I can to help you out. But other than that, y'all are awesome. Till next time, I'll see you later.